Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, Januals. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna try to do a all missions run without any practice. It's gonna be like a borderline casual experience. The idea is to practice for a rat geoguesser competition. I need to uh, become better at knowing where everything is in the game. So we're just gonna be chilling and playing the game. No pressure environment, if that makes any sense. I will also be listening to a bunch of Sonic music, and apparently my timer's been run for a minute. Cool. Oh wait, I have not. Will you continue Hollow Knight? Yes. I thought it'd be funny to do another stream with my brother, but his voice is not in prime condition right now. He is down with the sickness. The sickness in question being a cold. Or something. Well, it's not really. It's just mostly there's no voice anymore. I'm laughing, but it's. Wait, that's the wrong profile. That's fine. So yeah, I'll be back ASAP. I'll be like in a position where I can just do many speed runs in general, or speedrun many more streams soon in general. So who knows? I might like actually get a lot of progress done. I would love to beat that game. I'm a little worried given my performance first time we did it, but you know, can't always be the GOAT. Alright, I'm setting up my controller so the mouse is always over the skip button so I can just spam in the menus. Wanye is beating all missions in Ratatouille. That is the plan. That is the idea. Unless I throw. Which is... Okay, how do you do this again? There we go. Let me know if the audio is good. I just put some random Sonic music on. Because Sonic music is pretty good. Generally. Also, my layout is from when I streamed NLE. And I made my background, the Nutella thingy, as a epic reference, a tribute to the LCBK route, which made my PB like 10 seconds faster. On top of being better at the game. I'm hoping the splits work. But I know how to fix... I know how to fix them if stuff goes badly. I don't think I have an... No. Okay, wait. I forgot to turn my... my frame limiter isn't on. Look at how the camera is... when the frame limiter is off. So this is without a frame limiter. Beating Wanye Ratatouille is missions in. This is true. I need this on. The difference is like actually crazy. Hold on. I think we're in. Look at this. I could have done Fortnite challenge gone dead 18 plus strat. But if this isn't like super super bad, I don't like this. This is better. The music was a little too much. I kind of want chill music. Alright, bad start. I absolutely adore the name of that strat. I need to... oh yeah. So the garbage bag strat. So when you said I'm doing the Wanye swag strat, I thought you said I'm doing the Wanye sack strat. And I was like, what? Because it's a sack of garbage? I was like, that's pretty funny. This makes me want to eat sand, dude. It's fine. We're not going for a super good time yet. I will say, though, because I thought it was funny, I did not delete your golds. So we can see... Or maybe not. Maybe not because I don't have any times yet. But we'll most likely be able to see the timer tick down. That was bad. Why was it bad? Oh, because I like instantly forget my mistakes when I'm speedrunning. I'll be so confused as to why... Okay, well that's cool. Can't believe some people believe this shit isn't easier on higher FPS. Skull emoji. If you PB before my birthday starts, that will be amazing. When is your... You mean in any percent? I could try. I think I have a better chance in NLE. Though I haven't implemented the new spoon strategy yet in any percent either, so... I eat 2 hours... Wait, your birthday's tomorrow? Damn. I think I can do that.
Thanks for the tip.
Dude, wait. The time difference between the Netherlands and Romania is that big? What the hell? Genials. What time is it in Switzerland? Red Cook game? It's true. I think it's funny that we call it the Red Cook game. Even though... What the fuck? Switzerland and the Netherlands is the same. Crazy. But how is Romania so much? 19 is starting to sound serious. It's almost 90. Like the best FPS you can speedrun on. It's 1 hour off. I see, I see. Yeah, that's pretty old. Ratatouille is hard to spell. It's not that bad, honestly. Palix. This is a firmly anti-Nintendo live stream. I just want to make that known. Everybody here hates. I saw the message you posted in your... Okay, hold on. Serious talk. I was like, wait, there's a message in Palix's Discord? What is this? Did something happen? So I opened the thing. And instead of like... Oh, I'm gonna play the game you recommended to me like a year ago. I see... Hi! It's just a copy-paste message. I was bummed out, man. I was sad. I was a little sad. Christian Minecraft server stream? You would believe that. I don't think that's true. I'm probably the least Christian. Wanye clearly has not seen DVD bonus feature where people who worked on the movie struggled to spell it. Is that true? That's funny. That's based. But that's just American people. I don't even want to be mean. They don't know how to spell a lot of things. You're the least Christian? Maybe that's true. I have also AGG. A couple streams ago, we were talking about how the guy that was we were talking about killing firstborns. And you said, in the Jesus story, there's no killing of firstborns. But didn't Herodes or whatever, didn't he say like, when they were counting all the people, he was like, yo, kill all the firstborns. One of them is gonna take my position as leader of the lands. And then they did that. You expect us that's true. I had to go back to the military. I can explain if you want. And I was there in a group with a guy that was heavily Christian and talking Christianity. Like I wouldn't say I'm an atheist. I wouldn't say I'm an agnostic either. I have just been raised without religion. So it just doesn't impact me any more than like any other kind of story would. So it's like there's obviously values and lessons in Christian, like I don't want to say lore, but you get what I mean. There's clearly value in it, but I am just completely not involved in it, if that makes any sense. But there's some cool stories in the Bible. Like, I think if you're an atheist, that is also kind of being very fixated on that, you know? Or at least that's kind of the feeling I got when all of a sudden YouTube Shorts, I got like 1 million atheistic guys who were like, explain this, religious people. Why is God so mean sometimes? And I was like, okay. I just learned so much about the field because I was able to ask questions to someone that was knowledgeable about it. It's interesting, man. It's culture. I feel like, and you can tell me I'm dumb as hell, if you want, but I feel like if you're atheist, you have to be a little bit of a hater, and I'm not a hater. I'm just neutral, man. There's people out there that are agnostic. Yeah, Jesus lived because he couldn't make it to the counting of the people because Mary went into labor, I think. Right? Oh. Yeah. That is true. There is a difference between Catholic and Reformed. I am aware of that. I think... I mean, I could try to do cycle skips, but that is really not my modus operandi right now. I need to take in the sights, you know? I need to familiarize myself with the game so I know it better. They made it there. There was just no vacancies. Oh, I guess I'm stupid. Well, anyway, he dodged the bullet. People were killed, I'm pretty sure. Good thing, honestly. Pretty chill guy, I hear. Jesus Christ. I feel like when anybody drops like a bit of Jesus lore, I'm always like, yeah, that checks out. That guy does seem very affable. Oh, you can stand on top of this thing, right? That's pretty awesome. I feel like if any genuine Ratatouille speedrunner is watching what I'm doing right now, they probably want to eat sand. I'm so sorry. Like, I probably could have made that cycle. Nutella, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it before your birthday, man. No, I can make it in 2 hours. I can make it in 2 hours. I believe. I think my movement isn't that bad. You know what's freaking awesome? That you can... I always thought these would, like... At the very least, that was a Mar moment right there. I thought they would at the very least damage you, but you can just, like, walk under them. That's so fun. Alright, now let's see if the game will split. And otherwise, I might have to work on some stuff. That was probably slow. Did you change the soundtrack? I just turned the music of the game off because... I don't know. It helps me concentrate when I can listen to different music. So this is all for when I did my any percent grind like half a year ago. Shout out to the angels who spooked a bunch of shepherds that night and said, "Don't be afraid," as if they didn't show up from the sky. Oh yeah, no, it's just like a random music playlist. It's called like Happy Nintendo Music, but it's a little... Oh, I did change the soundtrack. Yes. I did change the music. Okay, cool. Can we not do this? Thank you. It's a reference. I'm trying out this new cycle. I never do this. I'm so far having no success with it, I think. I mean, this is cool. What I just did, that's nice. I think I'm still doing wrong. I'll have to check what the Hundo gamers do. Because the Hundo gamers got shit figured out. I've been seeing a lot of the homies... Cat skip? Fuck, we do cat skip in this. I thought I wouldn't have to do cat skip. Where am I? Okay. Alright, let's try this first. You know what? There's no stakes right now. I'm not going for a good time. This shit is... Okay. I do be skipping cats. Wouldn't you do that if you had the choose? Lady, I beg it of thee. Speak to me. That's done. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think this is bad. Never mind. Never mind your crying. It's a sign of the times. Chat, I cannot believe that worked. Yo, Nutella, are you still here? I need your guidance. After you get out a stakeout, you probably can't death warp, right? I thought I could make that, man. Now I get why people hate this shit. This sounds like Billy Hatcher music. I think you can jump underneath these things. Okay, I'm just trying stuff out. I think I'm not doing it correctly. It's a bit scary. Okay, now there's the shawarma. Evil fucked up. I knew it. I'm way ahead of you. Aren't these stages freaking awesome? We love a camera change for no freaking reason, man. Yippee. Anybody got any good conversation topics? I feel like I've ran out already. Jumps directly into the fork. I know. I know. Alright. You'd think double jumping here would be fine. Look at that shit. Who made this? Who coded this? Hold on, what is it? This section is so evil. Like, look at this. Who made that? Who thought, yeah, this is what we need to add to the freak-ass game? Or maybe it's not... It also kind of sounds like Ape Escape. We love a bit of Ape Escape on the 1YA channel. Alright, that's pretty good. I think I just climb all the way back. I feel like if I died, it might... I would set your checkpoint at the last randomly generated question. Is there something missing in your life that you think would make you happier? Oh, dude, what the fuck kind of question is that, man? Red Cook Game World Record. There's nothing in this world more difficult to get right now than a Red Cook Game World Record. Alright, I think we tried this a couple times. I will say... no, that doesn't do it, I think. It would be more worth it to kill myself. Crazy, I know. And if you got one, would I be happier? I don't know, there's some other stuff. There's some other things that are cool, and I think... Okay. No, we can dwell on this. What I would like that I don't have right now. I think what would make me very happy is incredibly stable income, you know. People always say money can't buy you happiness, but I think that's cap. That's probably capitalists out there doing a bit of propaganda, I'd say. The propaganda being, I would have really liked to pick up that cheese. The propaganda being like you need a fulfilling job or whatever. But if I have enough money to just do whatever the fuck I want and not have to ever worry about that again. Hello. Welcome, Neuflo. How you doing, man? Random question. Just from the top of my dome. For you specifically, also. What's currently missing in your life? What's currently... You're melting? I think I heard Mar speak about this too. I could be wrong. Or it was Nutella, but that was yesterday. What is currently missing in your life that would make you really happy? Nice. Can we hit the Mar jump? I can!
I think I've got this high
Yo!
control.
That's pretty nice. Yeah, no, what is missing in your life that would make you happier? Give me a second. It's okay. We'll talk. What food do I hate? I've been getting a lot better at not hating foods in the last couple of years. I used to be a bit of a picky eater when I was but a wee lad. I'm getting better at not being one. Like, back in the day, I would just get stressed out having to eat at like any restaurant, mostly because I was just, it would always be a gamble whether they'd have anything on the menu that I would like, and now I can just chill, which is very nice. Like, having a strong sense of taste and smell, I guess it probably has its merits, its goods, but there is for sure a limit to how it can possibly positively impact your life, if that makes any sense. Like, what I can remember is that a couple times, no, like maybe 1 or 2 times, I could smell when some food had gone bad. And I was the only one or whatever. But like, surely you find out at some point. Taking the touristic route. I'm certainly quite happy, but the cherry on top, I'd say, is that friends live more in your vicinity and not so far away. I can +2 on that one. I have a lot of homies in different countries right now. Why are they there? Why can't they not just be in the Netherlands instead? That would be way more convenient.
Oh, yeah.
But oh well. And even then, like, vicinity is like walking over would be peak. Why must I be a whole ocean away? That's true. I have a lot of homes in different... What does that mean? That's funny though. Alright. But yeah, no, I can eat a lot of... The one thing I can't deal with, it's not in all of its forms, but there's something about like corn. The smell is just... I can't deal with it. I find it incredibly disgusting. But turn corn into something else? Would live in my city and I could just... Exactly, dude. Biking to places is cracked. We need that a little more. Alright, I don't think I have to go for 0 HP here, so that's interesting. So now I just... Or I die. Wait, where does that put me? That's fine. Can we not do that? I can't, man. Oh. Randomly... Do you text more or call more? Does using Discord count as call as texting? I text. I prefer to text. But I can also very much see the merit in calling. If something is important, I will call. I feel like... Oh, wait a minute. There have been like a good few situations... Or no, that's probably not entirely true. But there are there are times where a text simply does not cut it. And a call always works. We do a bit of death warping. We take a bit of fall damage. Imagine if that was a freaking Annalie run. Oh my lord. You like texting more? I mean, like... Okay, man. I will say, for sure, texting is a lot more frictionless. I can wholeheartedly agree on that. But calling gets the job done. I think. Can we not do this? Freak ass game. Alright, my social awkwardness kicks in faster with calling. I mean, that is normal. Oh, this is... There's no muscle memory for this. And by muscle memory, I mean... I'm gonna eat sand in real life. Talking to people in person, yeah, the jokes both are good, depending on the situation. For regular, calling is better, but for quick and planning events, texting is better, you think? Also, I'm sorry, you won't be hearing the classic keyboard spam. I am going to eat sand. I've been saying this a lot. And it's very often it's true, man. Well, I don't eat sand, but it just means that I'm annoyed and pissed off. I'm gonna eat sand, is what I will say in that situation. The keyboard smashing is iconic. I'm sorry, I'm on controller. Also, I think my mic wouldn't pick up my keyboard anyway. Dirty dish fright. Okay. So I think I already screwed the pooch on this one. Who's your favorite entertainer? Oh, so like Mar. Mar's pretty good when he streams. I think this is Dirty Dish Fright? There is only one Dream World, so I don't think I can fuck that up. There's only one correct answer. Oh, that's the... I see. Yeah, dude, it's Mar, dude. Crazy. I love that guy. I love it when he... Is Yubi? I've heard of him. I think there's you people lore, including... Oh, that sucks. I tried to go fast. That was probably dumb. I like Mac DeMarco. He's a musician. But he's also just very entertaining when he speaks. Outside of that, there's this guy named Bobby Fingers on YouTube who makes insane content. I think it's probably my favorite YouTuber. There's one more person that I think is underrated that I can't think of right now. But Bobby Fingers is crazy. His stuff is like actually bizarrely good. Like he makes dioramas of insane stuff. Like that's the main thing. But there's also when Cindy, I'm so entertained, it's crazy. I don't like his SM64. I see. Yo, I'm the most entertaining entertainer. Let's go. I am very multifaceted, I think. I do a lot of things. There's this expression, this English expression that I can't think of. It's like I got my blah blah in many blah blahs or whatever. I dip my toes in a lot of baths. I don't think that's right. I dabble in a lot of different things. So if you're like, I can only consume Wanye content, that would mean a lot of things. Like streams, music, video games, video essays. Speaking of that game, dude. Oh, you typed Wayne. That's funny. Surely that wasn't on purpose, but that's still funny. I need to make more essays. I might like go and just sit down and make my next one soon. Like kind of unscripted. Wait, fuck. I am dumb. I'm screwing shit up. Oh, that's true. I need to make one about Pokemon Nuzlocking. Let's do the freaking Nutella jump, dude. It would be awesome if I hit it. I'm gonna try it again because I don't care. I want to hit Nutella jump. It's fucking peak. Look at this shit. Nutella jump, dude. I can't do it. Anytime when I type Wayne on purpose. Nutella jump, dude. No more. It's peak. I just can't hit it for some reason. There we go. Nutella jump. It's awesome. I think it saves time. But not a lot. It's freaking awesome. I go for it never, but in my head, I'd like to say I'm a big fan of running that shit. Oh, save 4 frames. This one, because it's so much faster, is a little bit... It's a little bit annoying. Though I do wish this one would be the one in the actual game, given that it's a lot less punishing when you fuck up. Where the other has like the 5-hour long animations. Alright. Yeah, I think that would probably be my answer. Wait, what was my answer? Mac DeMarco. I love Mac DeMarco a lot. I like Wolfpack as well, but that's a band. That kind of sucks. Your favorite entertainer can't just be a band. That's cheating. It has to be one person. I like when people call me Wayne. It's funny. I tried... I'm considering changing my name to what I go by on Discord. Because I feel like less people would mispronounce it. And it would also make it so that people don't think I'm a Kanye fan. Because I'm not. That guy sucks. Really bad. Probably in the top rankings of guys that aren't doing a good job at being a human being with like morals and values. What's the most beautiful place you've been? It's stupid, but the first thing that comes to mind for some fucking reason is IKEA, dude. Like the last time I was like genuinely like mouth open holy shit moment Oh, wait. What the fuck? Wait, what am I doing wrong? Did I miss it? Oh, wait. I'm dumb. This is throwing me off so much, I swear to God. Remy? Not the main IKEA stuff. Mostly just like the what's it called? The freaking the storage. Like it's so tall. It's huge. You're so right, AGG. And I'm just standing there and I'm like, I am so fucking small. But I think that's like probably that's the first thing that comes to mind. But that's not a good answer. That answer sucks. The real answer is probably when I was in Switzerland. For like, we were just bad. I know we were staying there. We were staying there for like a night. In like a building. And while driving through it, seeing those fuck-ass mountains that y'all have, I was like, nothing of this is real. That shit was so crazy. Multiples that I really like. Some of them are Zurich. Switzerland is like the inverse of the Netherlands. Chat. Is that true? I don't know. The Netherlands is pretty sometimes. Specific areas I like. I think I'm catching the thing my brother has. My throat is feeling a little silly. I really hope it's not the case, because he described it as being very unpleasant. I've been to Florence in Italy. There were some crazy places there too. But, like, that's mostly cool because of the architecture and the art and stuff. But I think, like, nature kind of shit impresses me more, usually. You should be able to skip through there, man. Because it usually just doesn't look real. Because of the sea level, that's true. I'd love to play a game where you can explore an IKEA without... SCP horror stuff over Infinite. Oh, you just walk around an IKEA and it's fine. I've been watching these videos by a guy called GeoWizard, who you might know. He's like a famous GeoGuessr guy. And what I really like... Well, I don't like his normal GeoGuessr, or I'm not really interested in normal GeoGuessr content. But occasionally he does videos where he like tries to cross a country in a straight line. And that shit is so cozy to me. There's really something about just a forest and horrible weather. It's like weirdly cozy to me. I wish there was a game of that. Just like a slightly like I'm trying to think of the word. What is it? It's not drowsy, but it's something to the extent. What do you call like a very what is it called? It is I can't think of the word. It's like somber looking, kind of. A little grayish. There's something beautiful about it, but maybe I'm Dutch posting. Like I really like the rain. Drab! That'll do it. What the fuck? I'm realizing that I'm like very unimpressed with places, which is a little weird. I can't really think of like a very clear example. Drab is a more negative. Yeah, maybe that's true. I don't know. I watch those kind of videos and I'm like, I would love to cross a country in a straight line. And then I think about it for like a little longer and I'm like, I would hate to cross a country in a straight line. Because there's a bit of trespassing involved. Alright, you know what? Actually, we do have a sum of best that if I play exactly like Nutella, I can get a 110. And we all know that ain't happening. What happens when you encounter a city or a mountain? That's so you do in advance plan a line when you do a straight line like attempt. So they're usually going through a lot of farmland, which is like trespassing, but very easily hideable trespassing, if that makes any sense. I think it's probably been like ages since I've had the conversation, but I'm like a big fan of places in general. I really like IKEA because it kind of allows you to like I like seemingly uninteresting and boring things a lot. Like I find it very hype when I'm in IKEA to just like walk through make-believe like living rooms and just open cabinets and see where the doors lead, and I like exploring places. When I was a kid, I would do this all the time. I kind of want to go hiking again at some point. I've done that once in my life, and that was pretty fun. I might have to upgrade my overall fitness for it if I want to do something cool. I'm pretty fit. I don't need to collect anything. I just want to explore. That's true. Oh my god, Neuflow. You do realize that... Oh my freaking... Okay. I'm honestly considering... just asking you to call me on Discord instead, because... that's probably faster than trying to... That will probably save more time. If that makes any sense. If you would be available. At least cut it up. That does not matter. Like, I already can't read the whole message anymore. Okay, Deserted Wonderland. That's in market. Alright. What Discord do I go into? I just go into mine. Alright, I'm in Discord. Story time.
More stealing.
Le time los.
Good evening.
Hello.
I hope I'm not disturbing your run.
Not at all. This is my first
Alright.
ever run, and I also have not
Alright.
practiced this category ever, so...
Alright. Alright. Thing is, the message is about the message from Janos because due to with the topic of places which we think are beautiful, which we visited, and I have a story with Rome because
Yes.
At the beginning of our last school year, we were scheduled to be divided into two groups. One group was going to Rome, one was going to Greece.
I see, yes.
And yeah, and I was pretty hyped up because it was at the end of the COVID pandemic, like end of 2022,
Yes.
And I was really excited about going there because I finally had the chance to bond with my classmates after.
Oh yeah,
So much.
because you wouldn't like
Yeah.
be able to see them much.
Yeah,
Prior.
I did see that. I did see them during most of the time of 11th grade and also 12th grade. But the thing is that I still wasn't that much connected to my classmates due to having been cut off at the age of 15 from any social life. Before I was 15, I wasn't really interested in connecting with people of my age. But afterwards, after I turned 15, and that was at the beginning of 2020, we had the pandemic. I couldn't really talk to many people, and initially I took it quite well, but gradually I noticed that it wasn't really going too well. I suffered due to the pandemic.
That's absolutely understandable.
I did find some friends, for example, in Generals or Mar, but it's a different thing if meeting people online and talking to them and having other people in real life in your vicinity, where you can just talk to them or spend time with them anytime you like.
Yes.
I was so expecting this opportunity to finally bond with my classmates, but then shortly before the trip, one day exactly before we were going to
Shortly before you were starting
before we departed.
Yes.
We did a corona test, like just safety measure. We usually didn't do them anymore, but I was corona positive.
Oh, that sucks. Oh,
that sucked immensely, because I suffered 2 years from basically having no bonds to my. It's not only that I didn't have any bonds; I didn't have any experiences. Like, how do I communicate with people my age, or how do I plan some events? It wasn't. It just was a shit time.
Yes.
Yeah, and then there was this this wonderful opportunity, and it got robbed from me. Like a punch in my ventriculus.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a way to put it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I ran in the Latin word for belly. Belly.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, gut punch. Yes, I get what you mean.
Gut punch, yeah. And
I know that expression. Okay.
If I had gone to that trip, I probably would have roamed in my list of those places which I had in my top list. And it was also the first time which I would ride a ÖBB night jet. But it all got taken away from me. It's really sad. The good thing is now I've quite caught up due to having like the people with Mar, Janos, and this whole friend group. But at the time it was really painful because I was at home in my bed. I was curing art.
Oh,
and then I also saw pictures of them at the beach in the Sistine Chapel. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good time.
I see.
But well, that's life. I can't
as in okay, I now get where I thought there was. I really hoped there was gonna be like a happy end to all this, but alas.
Well, the happy end is I could talk with Mar and Janos and the guys a lot more on TeamSpeak. That was a good thing, but in regards to building connections and bonds with all the people in my class, my vicinity, there was a zero. Well, that's just how life is. But
yes.
I would guarantee you, if I had gone to the trip, Rome would be in my top list of places.
It is I haven't been myself, but it is probably insane to be there. I would assume.
Rome must be so amazing because it's such an old city.
I've been to Florence for school, which is like I went on like the final trip thing like a year prior to COVID happening, which in hindsight was very lucky
That's still very lucky, yeah.
Yeah. And the year after me, actually, I would have been fine if things wouldn't have panned out or whatever.
Yeah. Italy was
Because
also was such highly infected.
oh, wait. The city was highly infected. Did you just say that?
The population of Italy was one of the most infected during the COVID pandemic.
Oh,
Shortly at the beginning of the pandemic.
I see. Okay,
You
yeah, no, I
remember?
wasn't. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
No, that's
uh,
now. Well, now that you say it, I remember. But I kind of deleted all the memories from my brain because
it's not important.
it wasn't fun. It
No.
was annoying.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
on the topic, I personally, before it all happened, before it all went down, I used to, or I have worn like I have funny back issues.
Oh.
They're fine. They're not like as bad as like scoliosis, for example, but
Okay.
just as like a safety measure, the back doctor, what do you call this? The spine specialist was like,
Yeah.
we gotta get you like what is it called again? Like a brace, a corset to straighten your back out. And I was like, that's freaking swag, dude. Hell yeah. So for like a year, no wait, for like 2.5, almost 3 years, I was walking around with that, and it kind of, you have to wear it like 24/7.
Yeah.
So I
I
was
have
like,
heard
this kind of
that's
sucks. There's a lot of things I can't do because of it, and also because you're kind of wrapped up in a thing, it's not really that great for your what's it called?
Okay.
Health and stuff, and like I still breathe a little weird because of it, I think.
Oh.
I have developed a skill though. I can like hold my breath for very long now, just because breathing was like slightly more difficult. So that's kind of epic. But like I hate swimming, so I don't really have like any application.
Yeah, you
for
show
it.
an advantage, yeah.
But for me, it was like everything everything was kind of done with my my back and all that, and I was like, time to finally start doing things. And then COVID hit, and it's just like, well, I guess I can't go anywhere that would be like a place where I'd want to go,
Wasn't
basically.
frustrating.
Shit like that just happens, and it's unfair, man.
And the thing is, the probability of another pandemic is rising
Mhm.
due to climate change, due to the advanced globalization. Obviously, globalization is, in my opinion at least, a quite good thing, because we can be more connected. Because
Yes.
of course, there's downsides, but it is one of the factors which increases our chances of getting another pandemic or epidemic.
Oh, I would hate that.
Yeah.
Though having an excuse sometimes to just be like, I can't go to your thing because it's scary out there. Then people would always just be like, yeah, that's fair. Meanwhile,
That's
I'm at
true.
home eating the potato chip, and I'm like, this is the good life. I kind of like, I'm lucky that I don't mind being like a little recluse, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I know what you. Yeah, but that's the thing. I read that if I was on this trip, I could talk so much about it, and Rome, all the regions beside it, would be probably so high on my top tier list of beautiful places.
Oh yeah,
ever.
for sure.
Yeah, but,
But-
I can't really talk about it because I never was there.
There's still an opportunity. You can always
Yeah,
go.
of course.
That is
But there would never be such an opportunity which you can go just with entire class. Like it
That
was
is
not
true.
only Class, it was the entire grade people. We were 60 people around in 12th class,
Mm-hmm.
because it was all the subclasses combined for the finals. But we were in two groups. So there were like 30 people on a road trip through such an ancient city. Not an ancient, yes, ancient city.
Mm-hmm.
It is and such an opportunity will never come again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Especially
I
when you
feel
can-
very
when you can-
sorry for like the 2 or
Well,
3 or maybe even 4 or 5 generations that came after me and were just omega trolled for like the entirety of
Well.
middle school, if that makes any sense.
yeah, I also would say that so the people from 2004 or up until 2007 or 8 were affected the most. Obviously, we all had our problems with the COVID pandemic, but like the years between 14 and 18 are, in my opinion, the most important for like social development. And in exactly those years of those generations of was this pandemic. That is right.
They've served me well so far.
Yeah, that sucks.
But well, all it takes to heal is time. All
Exactly.
time heals all wounds. That is the most important lesson. And afterwards, you can just laugh it off. That's the good thing. While
Yeah.
processing it, it's painful, but afterwards, you just think, meh.
I think
was,
it's insane how my mind has just gotten used to normalcy again after the insanity that were those
Yeah.
like
That
3
is-
years.
Yeah, 2 to 3 years. That was
That is, I
insane.
think, the part that I can like
the
laugh
funniest thing.
about.
Start of the lockdown in Germany was Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was March 13th, which was a Friday.
Oh, but there's no way it
Uh.
wasn't. It probably was. Oh wait, the start of the lock. I thought the start of the whole
Lockdown, not the
thing.
pandemic, but after lockdown in Germany, where all schools shut down, all businesses had to close, everyone has to go has to practice social distancing, all that stuff, and all happened on Friday 13th.
That's crazy.
That was genius. And we also said, yeah, in 2 weeks you can come back to school.
Yeah,
No,
dude, the
in two-
writers
2 weeks,
of
2
the
years.
Earth TV show cooked on that one, making it be on Friday the 13th. That's cinema. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, that was absolute cinema, but it was a trash film. Well, alright. I guess I have to go now.
Well,
I
you
wish
can
you-
stay if you
Yeah.
want. I'm not opposed to people just getting into the call. That's fine. To
The
just
thing
yap.
is, I was planning to watch now an anime with Denver's and anime friends.
Boruto or Naruto? You finished
No,
Naruto. right?
Attack on Titan. We are finished with the Boruto anime, and now we are heading into Attack on Titan, and we are already in the first season.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, then go do that.
All right. I wish you good luck and a wonderful stream chat.
Yes.
Goodbye.
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 Alright. I'm gonna get out of this call the moment I leave this level. So if you want to soundboard troll me, and you are in chat right now, you have approximately, like, probably give or take 40 minutes. Shit, unless I do that. I mean, that would have been like a not horrible moment to switch it off. It's not funny if you expect it, that is true. Why did I jump there? That's a good question. I completely fucked up the route. I did the order of the levels wrong, which kind of proves that I am not really in the know of the order of this game, and now I need to go back, and the only way I know how to is by quickly doing this. I think it might actually be fast, which is silly, but you know. Taking a little bit of a touristic route, if that makes any sense. Whoops. Okay, new camera angle just dropped. I can't make this jump. I can't make this jump to save my life, I think. Oh no, that is not good, I think. Or is it? No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, I need to be here. I made too much of a problem out of that. Alright, we're almost being chilling. I think there's like one... No, there's like a million dream worlds in Deserted Kitchen. Okay, we'll see how things go. All of the randomly generated questions from earlier were kind of like... Well, they were like a mix of things. But I'm thinking of what my favorite food is right now. And I just had a bit of chocolate, and we cooked with that one, I think, as a species. I would never personally take credit for it, but big fan. All right. Let's see. I think I am gonna lose like a minute compared to Nutella with what I just pulled. But that's funny. We'll have a bunch of time saved for next time I do this. Alright. Let's get some dubs. I think we need to start making like games like this again. And by that I mean fun games. I would consider myself a gamer, but when it comes down to it, I don't do a whole lot of gaming. I mostly just watch YouTube videos about games, as opposed to playing them. Most gaming I do is pretty much always on the live stream. I like edited content a lot, but it's also easy to fall into the hole of just scrolling. I've lately been getting a little into YouTube Shorts, and it's bad. That shit is... like, I don't even care about half the stuff. But you just keep scrolling, not necessarily because you want to watch another fun video. Well, not because the content has been good, but because you're hoping you find something good amongst the ocean of kakadudu. YouTube Shorts have always been cringe. I don't agree. I think there's some really good YouTube Shorts content out there. Like Vsauce YouTube Shorts content is quite nice. I've been seeing this guy called McNally in my feed a bunch lately, and he does like lockpicking stuff. And it's actually been like, it's super funny. It's super good. I like it a lot. And like, there's a lot of like short form educational stuff as well. Where you can like be taught a skill in like just a couple seconds, which I think is good. But there's also like such a like vast amount of slop that just kind of outweighs all the positive things I said. I don't think it's inherently bad. I wouldn't go as far as to say that. You couldn't catch me saying that. But I do think the concept of short form content, whether it be Instagram Reels, whether it be YouTube Shorts, whether it be TikTok, whether it be some of the other shit that exists. I really... Okay, wait. I'm doing silly ass movements, but it's fine. You miss Vine? Do you really though? If I would go into like the Wayback Machine and it would show video, would you really miss the content that is on Vine? Like... I think you miss what is the peak of Vine, but I think... Like, okay, wow. I thought I would make that. I think the peaks of current short form content are way higher than Vine's peaks. Because people have just gotten better at making content over the last couple of years. But there's just so much slop. But the thing is, I think Vine was kind of caca too, right? Were you like actively on Vine, or were you on YouTube watching Vines? That is, I guess... Like, I've watched many a Vine compilation. They are peak. Oh, I'm kind of trolling myself with this. But fine. Sorry, that might be like a loaded ass question, but that is kind of how I think about Vine. As somebody that has never been on it. I've never really been like actively part of a platform that is now down, I think. Maybe Skype. You used Vine not long before it shut down? I see. And did you think there was always good content to watch? Or did you also have to sift through the slop that was like a bunch of people lip syncing to songs and stuff? Because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but people were doing that, weren't they? It hit different. Maybe it feels more human because it is less produced.
Let's get to work.
I think with like YouTube shorts specifically, there's just so much like personality-less stuff. It's just slop being churned down for the sole purpose of collecting views instead of attempting to be peak, you know. And but that's just social media in general, though. Oh my god, that would have made it. Like, people aren't doing it just for like recognition anymore. Like, there's money involved, which, you know, capitalism, famously the root of all evil. In my humble opinion, at least. I've gotten quite good at this trick. I should just trust myself more, it appears.
Made it.
Oh, Kitchen Chaos. Where is Kitchen Chaos? That's over there. Now we get to do another funny jump, if I'm not mistaken. Hello? That should have... Like, a lot of people are just want to be the next Mr. Bean, and then they make the most horrible caca-doodle content you'll ever see. All the videos follow the exact same freaking formula, dude. If that makes any sense, like, this is Like every single YouTube short starts with the exact same sort of thing. Okay, wow. Chat, this is... And that's why... Oh my god, I love that you're seeing it too. What the fuck? The grift, dude. The grift that is making the video quote-unquote perfectly loop. And, like, the sentence will make no fucking sense. And that is why... Today I'm gonna try to find the hidden imposter in Fortnite. Did you know? And that's why... Did you know that Joe Biden... The forced looping is frustrating. Well, people are just omega chasing trends, dude. It's stupid. I'm thinking we're probably looking at like 1 minute 20 second speedrun if I don't mess up too much. This stage is long and difficult though. I really hope I don't like absolutely botch this shit. This jump scares me. They really don't need to be doing this. Yet here we are. Suffering. I should try the retro achievements for this. I know you've been doing this, AGG. On a bunch of games. Okay. Okay. Alright, this jump. We're so good. Well, to be fair, I think it's just Hundo. Though they might force you to do, like, a bunch of mini games as well. Alright. I think I'm ready for the cycle. Yeah, cool. Some games definitely more smooth than others when it comes to... So how does it work? Does it just hook into... Or do you do it by hand? Is it like a program that hooks into something? Ah, okay. I see, that makes sense. It almost makes me think that if we would use emulators, we could, like, make Ratatouille Archipelago happen. And then we go here. The routing, it all makes a lot of sense. If I wasn't an idiot, I think the run would be way better. All right. Beep. Come at me, bruv. Alright. Soaring strawberries. That is over here. How do I get up there, though? I think it's with this. But it's been on hardcore. Disable stuff like... Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair. Oh! Wait. There's a different way to do this now. I think. I think you do this. There's like a... How do you do it, though? I've only seen like a video of it. Wait, all of these angles are not good for
Food
it.
is most definitely
How do I
good.
do this? A cool gold border. I mean, wouldn't like... Ugh, am I really gonna try to get this with like my least favorite jump in the world? Like I never get this. Oh. I'm landing the setup for it though, but I mean surely there's an easier way to do this. How do I get up here? I'm struggling with like the easiest thing ever. I think it's the I think it's the bomb. I misplaced it a little bit. Maybe I can still make it work. No, I just take damage. I just need to practice. Respawn, please. Hello? Bello? What do you mean you have this thing? Okay, that almost worked out. What the hell? Dude, crap man up on this. There we go. I think this is what I do. I'll keep it real though. I think this is probably wrong. I really need to make this jump. What am I doing? Okay. Onaardige aardbeien. So this stage is called Soaring Strawberries in English. The direct Dutch translation of what it would be, of what the Dutch title, the direct English translation of the Dutch title is Mean Strawberries, which is pretty apt. People don't like this one. This is where a lot of runs come to die. Oh. It's fine. We have HP. We're also like never at this HP value. When I do any percent, dude, it's crazy. Like you normally have only just a little bit of HP. I thought I would make that. What are we doing? That's bad. I think that might be a horrible combo for me. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Surely we find some cheese somewhere, man. These sons of bitches are trying to kill me, man. This is like when I go into the supermarket. I know the liberals want me to believe that these vegetables, these freaking vegetables right here, that they're good for me. But you can't fool me, liberals. You can't fool me. They kill you, man. Now give me a good and honest Twinkie or whatever. That's what it's called, right? It just looks like a stick of butter. It's not a stick of butter. I think there's this movie called Zombieland. And Zombieland has a... Zombieland has a guy in it that wants to find a Twinkie. I think it's like donut adjacent.
Oh yeah.
My chocolate is melting. When I think about Twinkies, I think about the cockroach in Wall-E. His name's Twinkie? How do we know this? When is his name uttered? Alright, book. It kind of lives. That's true. I forget about that part. I like Wall-E. It's a good movie. Wait. Dude, this run is not good. Everything is going wrong. Wall-E unwraps and the cockroach. That's true. Can I get in? Hello? Let me in? Bro, I'm Eric Andre right now. Let me in. Can we do this? Chat? I can't. It's so good after being in an apocalypse. Isn't that kind of because it is so processed though? That's like real, right? Or is it a bit? Is the bit that because it is so processed, it will stay good forever? Like any food with like a bunch of... What is it? Like, I don't know. Red 40 in it? I think that's the joke. Horrid. I think we're gonna maybe... Okay. With some better performance... We're maybe looking at... Oops. We're maybe looking at a nice sub 130 if I clutch up for the rest of this, which is highly unlikely. Alright. They do stay good for a long time. Oh, conservatives. Yeah, preservatives. It's called conservative or conserveringsmiddel in Dutch, so. Suppose it's closer to 30 than 800. 30 is still fucking crazy. But surely we can figure out a technique to... Well, the thing is, wasn't there like a guy that put a hot dog in resin and it still went bad? But like how there's like gonna be bacteria in meat, right? Like if we do it with like... What could we put in? What would stay good forever? Like a peanut or something. You put a peanut in resin, surely it stays good forever. Split it in half. Holy crap, Lois, the peanut is still good. Like the day we froze it in. To resin, which you historically freeze stuff in. Why a peanut? I don't know, I feel like a peanut would like be easy to clean bacteria off of. Like let's say you want to put your food in the resin for the rest of history. I mean like a cashew, I feel like a nut would be a good bet, wouldn't it? I was gonna say like some kind of seed thing, but the plant would want to grow and change form. I feel like there's probably some kind of thing going on there that could ruin the situation. Yeah, no, I think I can get a sub 130. I am convinced I can. And that would by all means be bad. I think we can clutch out a pretty... I'm probably like overall 10 minutes slower than... Nutella, maybe like 15 minutes. Because his PP I think is an hour something. What would you think is the best thing to preserve for the ages to come? Like what food is built different and would be really good for it? That was really fast. Okay. But it can't be a life anymore, because I know under the right circumstances, I think it's cacti that can get... Probably can get, like, really, really old. And mussels, I think. But that's just because they can become old in general. If we should, instead of just trying to make sure we can always make more in the future, if we should be try preserving... That is true. You make a fair point, my dear friend. Okay. Are we really doing this? Alright, smelly water time. Alright. I think this is gonna be an... It's gonna be a sub 126 for sure. I don't play this level a lot, but I really don't see myself screwing it up enough that I throw my pace. Will say though, as cool as this is, this level here, this bonus level, probably not my favorite thing to play. Did you see there's like a bottle in the water, the bonkom? I mean, it's pretty as fuck. I'm just like not super interested in playing it fast. I think there are more well-suited levels for it. I think Lil Chef Big Kitchen is really fun. If I wasn't such a silly goober, I could have probably gotten the sub 125. That's a bummer. Well, we're almost there. Oh, fuck off. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, well, okay. Well, I said no disasters, but then that happened, so... I guess we'll be here for a little... That's time. Very nice. Bringing back the Bai, I remember when the Hebrews were stuck in the desert because they got scared of the giants in the Promised Land. And God would give them manna to eat every day. And if any of them tried to store any for the future days, it would spoil and there'd be maggots and stuff everywhere. Also, GG, thank you. I might go for one more. 125 is not bad for no practice at all. And being a dumbass. Let's run it back. Any lore? Alright. Let's go for the second one. I accidentally typed a 0 in the chat. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Also, I was looking into peanuts. How they go bad. Do they go bad easily? Now we have splits to compare to. I already see a lot of potential things I can improve on. Let me find more music to play. This is amazing. This will fill my body with relaxation. All right. So, time to beat 125. If I'm ever... But we'll see how things go. If I'm like an hour in and I can't PB anymore, then I don't know if I will keep doing attempts. I'm a little worried about cat skip. I really wish that wasn't in the run. I might have to change up my route a little bit just to account for not having to do it. Within about a year they start to taste like shit because the fats start to oxidize. And you shouldn't eat them. Okay. So peanuts are not the way to go then. I copy. That makes... I can get behind that. Then what is the alternative though? We need to think of something. I feel like... And a cashew? I feel like a cashew might work. But it's the fats again. I think nuts are off the table then. Northern Lion would hate to hear it. As he constantly puts his nuts on the table. He always says this. What the fuck? Why am I so slow? I feel like I've gotten paces in the past where it's below 130 out of the death orb. So confused. I don't feel like I'm playing bad, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm still trying to get on like a spaghetti, but uncooked. Surely you can prefer that for the ages to come. Probably wouldn't be too difficult either. I would love to have like a warehouse filled with spaghetti, dude. Feels slow. I think it was slow. I'm trying to do the different camera strategy. Oh, what an angle. They say the same is true for, but if you really want to store, so make sure they're in cool, dark... Oh, did I miss something? Cool areas. Heat and light. Speed up, I see. Yeah, no, I think it might be pasta, but that's very processed. But I think I could take... I would put 1,000-year-old piece of spaghetti in a pan, boil it and eat it. I'm not afraid of the consequences, dude. This music is very fitting. I don't get single jumps, and I probably never will. I'm really dwelling on this keeping it forever thing. But I think you're right. I think you're kind of trying to like beat this inherent thing about life where everything just deteriorates. Like nothing is truly forever. I think it will be difficult to find like literally anything. A couple years, but mileage may vary, I see. I mean, you'd have to keep it dry somewhere. But let's say we put it in a vacuum. A vacuum in a dark room. A dry, cold room in a vacuum. I mean, we're trying to defy the laws of nature in this process, I think. I think I should, in fact, you're right. Maybe I should just drop the idea. We have supermarkets full of food, man. There's so much in there. There was this person, I don't remember who again, but they kept asking me if I could eat all the food in a supermarket as like a challenge. I find the prospects of that, I don't look forward to it. I always bring up the boring answer where it's like, well, I am allergic to artificial food coloring, so that is like an inherent debuff for me already. Like there's a lot of stuff I can't eat. There's the question, like what they were very happy to bring up is if you need to eat everything and like you can't cook stuff in the supermarket, then there's like a lot of raw stuff, you know, that you have to eat, which will probably kill you, like raw chicken. I'm not a big fan of having to eat all the raw chicken. Me and my friends trying to eat everything in the supermarket for $1 million when the raw chicken shows up. Guys, I think it might be Jover. That would kill the run, dude. I mean, it's like that and just like... I mean, that's probably the safest answer. And you're gonna have to start with it too, right? Because raw meat goes bad very fast. Like, what could you use? I guess there's like kitchen utensils inside of a supermarket that you could use. But what kind of supermarket are we like thinking of? Like, in general, what are we cooking with? Like, I know there's supermarkets that just have like barbecues in them. Or maybe even kitchens. There's like larger supermarket chains here in the Netherlands where there's like even little kitchens and stuff. I'm sure you'd be allowed to use that in this theoretical situation. I found a food website that talked about shelf life of dried pasta, and I really like that. If you think you need to stock up pounds and pounds of dried pasta to boil, you'll probably have bigger three-eyed fish when that. Okay, so this is like... That's funny. I think that's a good way to think. I'm not really a doomsday prepper kind of guy. If it happens, if the situation is bad enough, then I'll probably just die anyway. So like, what's the point in worrying about it now?
Thank you.
My stance in general is akin to this. I lost a second. I am so confused when it comes to just all of this. I think the early game was also like pretty good, so like I don't mind bigger three-eyed fish to fry when that time comes. That's beast as fuck, dude. But the thing is, like, Mr. Beast... No, not Mr. Beast. Mark Zuckerberg. Same kind of guy. Dude, I was in the store today and they had Mr. Beast action figurines. Like, what the fuck? Like, who cares enough about that guy to want to have his action figure? Like, he does cool things, but he's not, like, cool in the sense where you want, like, an action figure of him, right? The sooner you eat the pasta, the better it tastes, and you riskly wouldn't want it sitting around. I see. That is sensible and normal, I think. I'm really trying to get like a nice time out of this. I think what I wanted to try was that. Though it's probably this one that you want to do it on. I don't know. That's pretty nice. This feels good.
Great.
And then we can get this. Oh yeah. I think we're probably gonna save a bit of time. It's also funny to see like Nutella splits in these parts of the... Like Nutella would have already been done.
Thank you.
I'm still saving heaps of time, dude. Already 20 seconds ahead. What was I talking about? I don't know. Decided to Google, does all food go bad? And apparently the answer is no. What food doesn't go bad? I really like this. AGG, you're cooking.
Thanks for the tip.
I love the information you're pulling into this stream. Honey, you're right. That is true. That is true. I know what this. I used to know this. It's basically sugar. And does sugar go bad? I don't think it does, right? My route here is bad, but at least I can dodge the cycles. Or like the guy, the dog. John Dog. Famous dog. Famous dog rivals Airbud in famousness. I think we're fine. If it removes aggro, yeah, we're fine. We're saving a good bit of time already. That was the warm-up, dude. But I have a lot of stuff to... As long as it's... I see. So we're putting all our money on sugar. Sugar. And it's cool. Okay, but salt, though. I mean, you can't live off purely salt. I think it's probably easier to... invest into...
That's done.
Alright. Important part. That is true. It is a rock. Oh, you... Okay, I think the run will start to slowly die from this point on. I did get this pretty fast. I really do not like this trick. There's something about it that I just can't seem to figure it out. What?
Hey, okay.
Okay, at least I got it. We're still ahead. We're still green, baby. And that's what it's all about. Time save for next time or something. It's like salt with added flavors. You can add... Oh, you mean like salt with like nice... What are they called in them? Herbs. Interesting. I wonder if you could live off just like sugar and... I think you make this jump. Yes. I'm not sure if it's faster. I'm just doing it. I know there's like some scary stuff you can do here where you fall under the thing, but nah, it's too scary. Too scary. What other kinds of flavored salt are there anyway? From the Morton Salt website. Has no... Ah, okay, it depends of the... Ah, it depends on the... That's true, that makes sense. Colors. There's people that want colored salt. Why would you want that? I kind of forgot that salt is just a big ass rock. It makes sense too, given that famously, I think it's like a lot of just large animals on the farms. They are just always licking blocks of salt because it's good for them and they like it. It's enriching, I think. Like quite literally, it's good for the brains. Imagine the world. Like, I guess the iPhone is just what a block of salt is to a large animal. Me on YouTube shorts, dude, it's just like I'm licking salt. But I don't think watching a lot of content on it's probably bad for you. Like, I don't think brain rot is a real thing. And you can probably learn a lot from watching YouTube shorts, but I don't know. I'm genuinely... Chat, I promise you, I'm not trying to be phone bad guy. Phone pretty cool. Yo, an up warp. Awesome, dude. Okay, we're making back a pretty good amount of our time. If I don't go, but if I get it, that would be so. I'm gonna try say cheese skip one time. If I don't get it, that's that. If I do get it, we're like a minute ahead, I think. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yes, I am. So say cheese time. That's crazy. Okay, man. Ugh, okay. That doesn't like lose as much time. Okay, that does though. Why do you do that? Dwaze kazen. I think Say Cheese is a pretty good title for the stage. Man, that's close though. Okay. The amount of time we can save with this is pretty substantial. So I'm willing to give it a couple more tries. Alright. Set the camera up. No! What the hell? I used to be so good at this, man. Maybe it's easier when I'm higher up. Okay, I'm giving up. Oh, I died even. No, I need to get it. I need to get it. More gardens, less storage bunkers, even honey and salt are good. That's true. I can land this, man. I believe in myself. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Then there's this. Okay. Oh my god. Mar jump. Fuck. I think we get a better respawn, regardless. Yep. Did you see how awesome that was, what I just did? Okay, now, if I could just... Alright. Unless you like aged cheese, I don't, so we're good in that regard. I like mozzarella is the only cheese I like raw. So like, not from Le Oven or La Pan or whatever. Outside of that, I'm pretty fine with cheese, but anything that's like super fermented it's scary to me. Oi oi oi. Landing says cheese skip makes me very happy. Cheesy. Me when there is a delicious cheese. I am occasionally not, but I think I've gotten better at it again. But there was a time where my stomach would just be like, ha ha ha, cheese, what the fuck? This shit is weird. And then I would just suffer. Okay. Think we're looking pretty good still. This is like a lot of the difficult stuff out of the way. There's a skip in Veggie Fault, which I could go for, but it is a little scary. So I'm not doing it because I don't know, I haven't tried it ever. But you can get on a leak, a specific leak, and that leak then, if you fall off of it, you can fall into the end, which saves Omega time. This was pretty good. I'm probably only losing like a second on this. A bit more. Or maybe a bit less. I can't tell. I'm so bad at reading live split, dude. My body used to react poorly to protein in dairy called casein. I love that it's called that. That's funny. Because the Dutch word for cheese is kaas. Which I think Americans would probably pronounce as a case or whatever. Yep. Right. My body got its shit together. I mean, the thing is, I think it's something you have to like actually literally build up. If you stop eating cheese for like 10 years and you go back to like some pretty strong stuff, I think that might actually wouldn't be fun. If that makes any sense. Do we save time here? Yes. 0.13 seconds. Cool. Okay. Now I have to do this whole section. Oh, but this is gonna... I'm gonna save so much time. If I don't mess this shit up. Yeah, okay. That's better already. Yeah, I'm like that too. I still think people sometimes put like a silly amount of cheese on pizza. Why are you here? What the fuck? Oh, it's probably because I'm not playing NLE and the cycles are different. That's fine.
Nobody said this
But yeah, welcome to the club, dude. I think that's probably good enough.
Nobody said this would be easy.
Oh my god. That pisses me off a little bit. I don't see how that didn't land, but it's okay.
I never knew being a chef can be so complicated. Dangerous.
I'm gonna believe. I believe. Nice. Save time. Dirty dish fries. That's that way. And then we climb this. And then... Alright. It's nice to hear, man. Cheese is just weird. Because I think it is just like mold, right? Or kind of. But milk, like, that is not from the human. I think that's just bad for humans. And the fact that we...
Nobody said this would be easy.
Okay, that is like a little bit of risk I'm willing to take. I think last time I didn't pick up the cheese. Okay. We're kind of going silly mode with this. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Hello? Shit. So I'm doing all this risking for nothing. Because I didn't get like a... The segment was bad afterwards. That's okay though. I got like a cycle, I think. This song is so familiar to me. What is it from? What is this song from? No, 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 no. Okay, we're fine. We're good. That was scary for no reason, man. Oh, I lost time, dude. Cooking 1. Okay, I think I just walk here, right? Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, 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 no. Where do I go? This way. I thought it would trigger there. Annoying. All right. Ah, that's annoying. If cheese was mold, that moldy cheese would be moldy mold, which is, it sounds weird, but it's probably real. Wouldn't it be? I think it'd be real. Like, you can just have... Whoa. Okay. 2 minutes. What do I do here that's... What happened? Something ain't right. Okay. That's crazy. I talk to you. Oh, I know what's up. I might be doing... No, I know what happened. It was at this part where I kept messing up the grade and all that. I'm doing the order of things wrong. And then cooking too. Okay. I mean, we're saving a lot of time, so I'm not complaining. I think we do cake first. I don't remember what the strategy is for this. I'm glad Mar isn't watching because he would kill me, I think. Wow, that's incredible. Whoa. Oh, never mind. It sucks. It doesn't suck. It's fine. And you will save more time. That's true. Also, that entire segment was really bad. So that's at least, like, that's nice. I mean, I just hopped into the speak channel. So, like, there would have been a worse way. Or was that? That wasn't here, I think. There would be a worse way to do it. Yeah, but food is like such an easy thing to talk about, isn't it? I think it's also something that you can be like controversial about without like souring the mood of the conversation. Like I can just say that I don't like corn if it isn't. Okay, then what's left? It's salad. Where? Okay, hold on. You got this, man. I need to remember what I do for the key this time. That was a little bit unfortunate last time. Ah, dude. Okay, I think I saved more time. Isn't there like a Mario Paint thing? Okay, hold on. So I think we go this way. This is gonna be even bigger time save, by the way, chat. So get ready to bog. Isn't there like a Mario Paint arrangement in Mario Kart World? My body kind of just rejects eggs. That sucks to hear. We love eggs. I like eggs a lot. Your body hates it? Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. This is a weird way to... This feels weird.
Nobody said this would be easy.
But, okay, yeah. I wanted to talk about Mario Kart World. I don't even know why. I think the game looks really beautiful. Oh, you don't like it, like to eat it at all? I think this is the way to go. Oh. They just make you... I'm sorry to hear that. It might be the smell too. It has kind of a distinct smell, I think. I like egg, but there's people that eat raw eggs, and that shit doesn't make sense to me. That's a structure thing that I can't get into. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I have heard that one of the sort of quote-unquote symptoms of autism is that in general you're just more likely to not like certain things because of their texture. Or at least some people with autism have that. So maybe you're just trolled by that as well, which would suck for you. I think it's also... I'm not gonna like pretend like I have a worse case of it, but occasionally I will hear people talk about OCD. And they bring up similar things. I'm like, I kind of get it. I still don't really like the texture of broccoli. Like, I've learned to like it, but if it's cooked, then I like it a lot out of the oven, and I like it a lot stir-fried. But cooked still, I can't. I'm just not a big fan. And the smell too. Like, I think I've gotten a less strong sense of smell, which helps with what's it called? Hello, Veeks. Welcome to the stream. We're doing a bit of speedrunning. All missions. So, a category where you do all the missions in the game, but you don't have to do hundo. I'm comparing my best times against like one of the best Ratatouille runners, if not the best Ratatouille runners ever. So you're not seeing any golds, but I am doing well. I'm making a good run. I'm working up a good run. I'm cooking up a good run, one might even say. And that one would be me. One yay. Anywho, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Let me see. Beep, beep. Living Wanye sounds like a boss, dude. Living Wanye sounds like a Dark Souls kind of situation. The Living Wanye. I would be the easiest boss to beat, I think. No Wanye cooking emote in the main set. That is true. I think I've run out of spots. I probably used some of my spots for like glorp. So, you know. 3 seconds. I'm not complaining about that in the slightest. This run is pretty good. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to this category, but can only deal 1 damage. Has anybody here ever seen or read or know about Hunter x Hunter? It's like, I guess it wouldn't really matter what comparison you would make, because like Jujutsu Kaisen would work, I think Naruto would work. I don't think Demon Slayer would work. That one's a little different, but I sometimes enjoy like thinking about what my ultimate power would be. And I would think it'd be so funny if I'm like the least combat strong guy, but I'm just like impossible to damage. So if you just give me long enough, I can technically beat anybody. Though like a superhero or like this kind of thing, without like some kind of like what's it called, condition or like a weakness or something, is boring. So I'm always like, but what if like Like, obviously you can still drown me. Obviously, yeah, so like if you make it so that I can't breathe anymore, I just lose. And then I was like, so I'm kind of in this thing useless in battle, if it makes any sense. Also, feel free to post. I'm sure everybody in the world has thought up like what your cool superhero thing would be. But I would like to think that a stronger person would pick me up and use me as a weapon. Or like an unbreakable shield, you know? I think that would be really funny. The opponent's 7 hours into the fight, not killing you, realizing why you're called the living Wanye. It's true. That would go so incredibly hard, dude.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I think... Oops, no, this might be bad, this might be bad. Fuck. Again. Not again. Alright. There's a lot of time save here to be had. So if I play well, we could potentially be cooking. The living Wanye. The Wanye who lives. It's my whole thing. I don't die. It kind of reminds me of like this old ass YouTube thing that I thought was really scary. Because my friend told me about it in like... as if it is really scary. Oh, let me make this. I can't believe I just pulled that off. What the fuck? Scariest stories? Try not to get scared. Scariest stories. The spoon killer. He comes after you and punches you with his spoons. But he doesn't kill you, but he follows you. Eventually, you go crazy. The spoon kill you. You die dead. That is what the spoon killer does to you. Yeah, it's called the spoon killer. It's supposed to be like a funny video, but like back in the day, pretty much anything would just scare me. Which is funny. I don't think I'm making this. I'm just waiting it out, yeah. I thought Slenderman was so scary too. But my classmates would always just like over-exaggerate anything. And they thought it'd be so funny to... They probably derive joy from like telling stuff that is distressing and scary. Insane people. I'm not a big fan of insane people personally. They would just lie. But lying can be kind of epic sometimes. I think I don't make that jump. New Super Mario Bros. DS. I hear it's better than Wii. If I end up, and like, there's a real chance it doesn't even happen, but during the next Mario stream, if I end up beating the game before Zazu does, I might prepare like Mario Bros. DS to play for the rest of the stream. I think, from what I've seen, DS has better movement somehow. Oh, I like the MIDI trumpet a lot. It's genuinely goated. I like the bosses. Hell yeah. Are they different? Or is it the same kind of situation with what are they called? They have unique so they... Okay, wow. That has never happened before. We're fine though. There's plenty of time save to be had. I actually don't really like my sum of best being the way it is. They brought back Koopalings and they just never bothered. Yeah, it's kind of true. What are you doing? Oh, this is bad, I think. Oh, I need to ignore all of you. That's rough. Okay. We're gonna lose like a 30 seconds, I think. No, it's not as bad. Still bad, though. Pasta Persuasion is next. And this time I will do it in the correct position, which isn't gonna look crazy at first, but it will be. A giant thunder. Yeah, that sounds way more interesting than just a bunch of the same guys. I can make this. Okay. I'm gonna play it safe. I believe in myself. Oh! But they did bring back the bouncing, the fish though. But the fish had its own like personal stage. I think that stage is pretty cool, albeit like annoying, but I think everything is annoying. Oh yeah, the 4-player shit probably screws up a lot for the game, huh? I need to wait. Wii is definitely better and more chaotic. I don't know if it's better. But it makes sense. The levels aren't different. I've played other games where they changed the levels. It's Battle, of course it is Battle Block Theater. Battle Block Theater mogs New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but you know. I'm preaching to the choir. It is my favorite game after all. They aren't one-to-one. What would you guys say you would prefer? Oh, this is so scary. It's probably easier when I'm faster. But I think I died last time. We have time save. Oh, calm the fuck down, Wanye. There's no need to go this fast. Oh my lord. I like this song. I always think of Video Game Donkey when I hear it, but I guess it is just like Donkey Kong. Alright. Oh, I'm losing time? No way. Oh wait, it's because I get it. No, I'm saving time. It's because the other Dream World is faster, I think. And that's fine. We're gonna lose a bit to save a bit. We're gonna save like 1,000,000 hours coming up. But I played, I maxed out the score on my... Whoa! Wait, I don't think I've even done that on Wii. Okay, second try. It's fine. And I played the shit out of that game. What I did manage to achieve, which isn't too difficult, I think, is getting all of the... oh yeah, dude, we're so fine. We're gonna save 1,000,000 hours in the upcoming splits. It will be crazy. But I did get 99 lives, take off the cap. I really like that little detail. I like games that sort of do a bit of do a couple of things to we're already gaining back time. You'll have to see it. Do stuff to sort of what is it? Congratulate? No, there's a different word for it. Applaud to I like a game where I can see my progress visually. Kirby's Epic Yarn, probably.
Okay, Remy.
Okay, auto scroller time. I wouldn't be surprised if we go out of this with more time. Also, nobody answered my answer about cool superpowers. It's such a free conversation topic. It has to be a cool superpower with a cool counter, you know? It's like, I am the strongest, like, archer, but I can't see, so I need somebody to tell me where the target is, or something, you know? I need somebody to describe the exact situations. And if they do, I am the greatest archer. You know? I don't think that exists bar for bar, but I know there's Daredevil or something. I know, like, a bit about superheroes, but the superhero franchise I've interacted most with in my life is Spider-Man, I think, and Batman. Batman from the games. Spider-Man from, like, some TV shows. I like Spider-Man. I think it's, like, a very classic, easy to like kind of thing. Okay, then I need to be careful here because I can actually... I don't know what they expect from me. Saved a second on an auto-scroller, dude. We're so back. Alright. Veggie fault.
Me? Afraid of heights?
So, this stage has a skip, but again, I don't know how to do it. Otherwise, I for sure would. What the fuck? Why did I not make that, dude? I guess I should sprint more, but that still kind of pisses me off. You do the skip by being a true gamer. Well, I just don't know where to do the skip. I know how it works. Wait, this is like a completely different path. What? Where the fuck am I? Huh? Okay, I clearly never played this stage. Oh, that's brutal. Please give me a good checkpoint. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There's like one leak where if you jump in it and fall down, you can go to the end of the level. I just don't know where it is. Okay, I think we can... Look like Skull's very scary. It's true, actually. And it's been true. I think I know which one. It's that one to the left there, but... Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. I think I did this twice. I might have had like a really unfortunate death earlier. This is gonna disappear. I am falling for that. Maybe I should have. Well, as long as I don't die now, we're good. What the fuck? Oh! I feel the devs, yeah, they did. But they made it worse. Because I'm losing. And I have myself to blame for it, dude. I just need to be patient and lock in. I think the cycle is good though. I'm so afraid. I'm gonna cut it short. I think yeah. I could have saved a lot more time there. That's unfortunate. Dude, our next game is gonna be... And I mean, I say our, because somebody's helping this time, which is awesome. The next game is gonna be like a huge departure of what we did last time. And there's a lot of stuff in there already that's, I think, quite good. Like, we're putting effort in to make it very polished. Like, it helps that I haven't given myself like a deadline of only a couple months. Like, we're putting stuff in the game that is beyond my wildest dreams going into it. And by that I just mean I personally don't have the knowledge to implement some of the stuff we did implement. I think if we change the genre though, we would have probably been done. But that is besides the point. No, wait. We're saving Giga time. It was just on this split. Because, oh, okay. Yep. I could have still saved, like, more time by playing well. But what am I talking about? My splits tell me I'm saving time everywhere. But, like, dying 3 times is a bit of a bummer. I would heavily recommend playing this game. Or if you want to, like... Oh, this is the kind of stuff we're clipping. I've been thinking, I kind of wish I would have more Twitch clips. I've learned that if you want to grow your Twitch community, you just need to, like, put subtitles under your Twitch clips and put them on YouTube Shorts. There's some good stuff. I need to go back and find my old clips. Just get more people in here. Okay, I think I fucked up in this stage. I don't remember exactly anymore how. Oh no, it wasn't that bad at all. That is true. There is a Twitch Clips channel, but it's sadly vacant. I need to start doing this. Like, I always think about like how beneficial making short form content can be for what I do, and then I just don't do it. Like I think the Takanaka covers could work pretty well and would like very easily be created as like shorts. It's just like, what if this song from this game was a Masayoshi Takanaka song? And then it just sounds like a million times more awesome. And everybody's like, wow, that's cool. I wish I could watch the whole video. And I'm like, you're never gonna believe this, dude. Oh, scary. Scary stories. 1A Takanaga Freelance thing. I was practicing his stuff earlier today. People sometimes ask me, how do you do it? And I think a lot of it is just that I listen to so much of his stuff and I've played some of his... I've learned like a few of his songs. And that just results in me gaining like an understanding of what he does, you know? Me being able to kind of guess what he would do. That's more realistic than my theory, then that you black out and he astral projects into my body. I am like honored that you're even typing this. I feel like there are still like there's still chops that he has that I don't, that could heavily improve the legitimacy of my covers. Like Takanaka is like just a virtuoso, if that makes any sense. Like just an incredible guitar player. Very technically skilled, on top of being able to make like very engaging and like memorable melodies and stuff. Like there's other guitarists that are similarly skilled, but oh my god, bro, what the fuck? Okay, this segment is crazy. Did you see that, chat? Visual, but I do a lot of replicating. But it's good to do so. I haven't read the whole thing. I think it's okay to. This stage sucks. I hate it so much. Oh, that's, I think, a lot of time loss. It might be like 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm never getting to that point, huh? Oh, that sucks. Well, it's fine because maybe... Bruh, I'm sorry, Finn Legend. I'm sorry I disappointed you personally. Famous rat enthusiast. Enabler of fart covers of music. It's the one thing I will always remember you from when I did one of my music streams and you were like, you should do this, but it's like only farts. That was legendary. I think you're absolutely right, Figs. Absolutely. If I was Northern Lion, or like a more angry streamer. I'm like not angry at all. I think I'm kind of chill. In fact. You're disappointed. Oh, okay. Now you have awoken my rage. You son of a bitch. You sick bastard. Yeah, but you come into my fucking stream saying that you're disappointed while looking at Peak. You go into the museum, you see the most beautiful painting in front of you, you spit on it, I assume. Ah, I'm disgusted, honestly.
Dangerous.
This is my Mario Odyssey, dude. This is my Last of Us. This is my... Disney did not have any say in this. It was all Asobo Studios. The legendary people. Known for making games such as the most recent Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not making that up, by the way. It's actually good, though. Like, bits aside, The controls are responsive. The level design's pretty good. The music is pretty good. You'd think it would just be the music from the game. Does Remy control the plane? No, they couldn't get the rights for that. I'm trying not to say something that comes to mind right now. There's this thing that Mark Wahlberg once said. Mark Wahlberg or like some other grifter. Where they're like, if I was in 9/11, it would never have happened. He says, like, if I was on that plane, it would never have happened, which is crazy. Also, fuck Mark Wahlberg. Markiplier? I don't know. I don't think he would say that. But he is kind of legendary. I will not go live on Twitch and say the opposite. Okay, we're making the jump.
Got it handled, Maestro.
He'd have stopped it. I'm not gonna make any such claims. My brain went to if Remy the rat was on the plane.
Is that the bite of 87?
He simply would have went into the... Wait, why did it split? Okay, hold on. That's troublesome. Oh, I did shrimps early, but that's fine.
Good.
I don't care.
Most definitely good.
Alright. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Welcome back to FNAF. My name is Mark from Plier. Welcome to FNAF. Why is he always saying that, chat? Can somebody explain it to me? It's funny, there's like a new game. I don't think he... Well, the thing is, like, they put like a shit ton of effort into the games now. Does it make a good game? Does it result in that? I don't think that's true. Wait, you were in the military? A month ago, you were in a tank and now you're Markiplier. Congratulations on no longer being in the military. We love that for you. Nog 10 minuten of zo. Scariest Freddy's. Try not to get scared. Scariest Freddy's. Chica, watch out. It's FNAF at Freddy. Don't worry, I will protect you. FNAF, go away. Why? He is also in a podcast. I think Markiplier is pretty funny. Every night. Oh, what is this? Shrek is love? Oh my god, dude. I like those memes of people like taping like a piece of paper, like a picture of Markiplier to their glasses when going into the FNAF movie in the top left, so they're less afraid. Dude, regenerating into Markiplier, that would be hype as fuck. I became Markiplier. What were we even talking about, dude? I don't remember. I'm a big Markiplier fan. I will for always will be, dude. Because he's kind of awesome, dude. I've listened to some Distractable. The Markinization. The Markiplier discrepancy. Was Markiplier always real or was he not real? Just a figment of my imagination. Am I just marking this up? Oh noes. Okay, soaring strawberries time. There has to be like a faster way to get there. But we're gonna try to do it the way that makes sense to me. I'm taking a route. What's the lore why Markiplier bit that kid? I don't think that was Markiplier. I think that was the animatronic FNAF bear. Alright. Cool, man. No, just like do your thing over there or whatever. Okay, we're not making it. I need to find a different strategy to get up to soaring strawberries. Massive rat. Massive blower. What the fuck? I can't do this. I can't. I don't know what to do here. I need to do this trick, but I'm really bad at it. Let me think. How do you get up here normally? And the saw and the crab in the kitchen and the sauce and rats. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. Oh, when you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll watch a Markiplier stream, Dan. Yes, okay. We're so back. And the crab and the... Does anybody even know this song? I think it's pretty famous. I think it's pretty famous. It's called... What is it? A Cat's in the Cradle. It's a pretty famous song. My dad arrived just the other day. Came to the world in the usual way. But there were bills to check and bills to pay. I don't know who it's from originally. I know there's a version by Ugly Kid Joe. Who also did some other songs like Everything About You. I don't like the really sunny weather. No, no. And I hate everything about you. Pretty good song. But I think that song's pretty famous. There used to be like a Dutch advertisement for something or whatever. Every day you're shoveling. Dude. There's like a lyric in that song where one of the rappers, I forget his name. I think my name is like something with goon in it or something. And he goes like, I need to get out and party or something. I'm just like a little jump scared by that whole song, dude. Guy who digs holes in there every day I'm shoveling. Guy who lives in Canada, am I right, fellas? There's so much snow there. Because they need to clean out their drive-through or something. I don't think there's any other jokes here, but yeah. Oh, Canada, it's true. We love Canada in this stream. I would probably like to go there, maybe, if I were asked to. Do you want to go there? I'd be like, yeah, man. Okay, let time save, and then we just do the book shit. They need to clear out the snow so they can dig holes in their backyard. So they dig it's like a double situation. You double it up. Let's skip. Isn't Markiplier Canadian? No. I think he's just American, but I think there is some Hawaiian thing. there's something with Hawaii going on. But I know his mom is Korean and his dad is German. Because his last name is Fischbach. He seems to enjoy that maple syrup a bit too much to be American. Okay, hold on. I need to know the lore. Are you upset? Are you American and do you feel like he's betraying his Americanness? Or are you not American? And you're kind of just like, whatever, dude. Didn't you see that? Okay. Where he bathed in maple syrup? He did that? No, I haven't seen that. That's funny as fuck. I also like maple syrup too much to be American, but I think that's fine. You hate Finnish people? You could be Finnish for all I know. There is the word in your name. You also just mentioned the military, so that's kind of something. I know at least one more person from Finland that was also in the military. So there's probably like service or something. I'm so slow. Like this is just a disaster. I love the influx of Finnish. If you are Finnish, I am a big fan of the influx of Finnish people. If you... That hellhole Sweden is next door. I see. Okay. True, true. Could also be from Norway. Where you would be like... That's crazy. That's how people from Norway say crazy. Am I right, gamers? Those Norwegian people, am I right? I will say, I've met a lot of people in my time, but I haven't met somebody from Norway yet, I think. Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Germany, France... So Markiplier, that might be true. When he goes, Norway, is that the bite of 87? I'm gonna need to make a movie. I'm gonna make a movie. I like to do the bit, but I swear to God. I would take Markiplier any day over PewDiePie. And he is from that hellhole Sweden, am I right? Dude. That guy is cringe. You would take Markiplier? It's true. 12-hour flight. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, or PewDiePie next to you. Who would you choose? I think all three of them have admitted to being like not like the most social people, so... If you would want, I think the outcome would potentially consistently be able to result in just like silence for... Wait, Markiplier tried to walk 1,000 steps in one day and it did not go well? Wait, in his house, right? Except I don't think that's true. That's slander, man. Don't put that on Jacksepticeye, dude. There's many YouTubers out there that do that shit. Jacksepticeye ain't one of them. He's one of the goats, man. Slenderman from FNAF? Yeah, that's true. That's fucking true, alright. Alright. Pretty good run. I'm very happy with what I've managed to achieve. I'm not sure if I'll put this on speedrun.com just yet, but a 1:15 is pretty good. I'm gonna need a lot more practice, though. No, I think I'd probably take Markiplier, dude. That would probably just be like pretty alright. He seems like a nice guy. All of them do except PewDiePie. He's evil. It's been known, it's been said by the people have decided, you know. Dream Blunt rotation, Markiplier, Barack Obama, my dog, and Freddy Fazbear. I don't know why that's sending me. Oh, do you think Freddy Fazbear? So, what the fuck? Banished. He's been banished to Sweden where he belongs to. Yeah, it's true. No, I know a lot of very nice Swedish people. I've been there. It's pretty cool. He's just a bad example for y'all, for the Swedes. I think we can all agree that the country with like the most evil people in it is probably America. Easily. It's crazy, dude. So that's kind of fucked up. Why didn't they put PewDiePie there instead of Markiplier? Markiplier doesn't deserve this, man. He doesn't deserve this. Do you think he would play my video game Skibidi Mars Simulator 64 for his series? If I beg and plead. Oh my god. MatPat is in Congress. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a win for America, I think. Guys! What the fuck? Okay, that's a situation. Guys, whatever you do, don't open a pizza restaurant. Alright, 118. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If you pay me, I'm already working on getting you that Nintendo Switch, dude. It could include That's True. Then there's also, I think I would love to start a pizza restaurant themed around animatronic animals. It's been done though, dude. It's been done. It's been done, man. You need to think of something new. What if you make a pizzeria and it's not animatronics, it's just guys. Jeff Pizzeria. RoboCow sounds kind of awesome though. They should make a new one, but where the animatronics can walk around and pose a safety hazard. I think that would pose no problems. Yes, dude! And they're AI, dude. Whoa. And you ask them like, you ask the AI animatronic like, why are there 50 flags on the why are there 50 stars on the American flag? Would they get quirky at night? That sounds scary as fuck, man. Try not to get scared. Scary stories. FNAF. Alright, chat, it's been good. It's been good. Thank you for watching the stream. It's been a real one. I need to do more of this category, I think. Anywho. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, y'all. Go to bed. I love to say this. I love to say this, but it kind of sucks that like nobody knows that I'm talking about Hawk Tuah The thing she said when it was unearthed that she ran a crypto scheme. She said, "I'm tired, y'all. Good night. Going to bed." And that is what I will do. Goodbye. Good night, y'all. Going to bed. All my hogs gone. Yeah. It sucks. Going to bed, y'all. Good night.